So yeah, looking at the day two, then, like you said, 38% was ADP, which is nuts. I can't remember there being as big as that before. I might be wrong, but I can't think of any. Moving out of ADP, what would you say the sort of power player decks after that? Like, let's say for some reason someone can't play ADP, but they want to pick up a good deck and do well. What sort of which direction would you point them in?
I did post a tier list on my Twitter where I pointed out all the decks I felt were the best for the format. I still think the list is pretty accurate actually. You have meta swings and stuff like that, and people want to counter things. But originally I put like ADP Station as the best deck, and then Cincino Mill as like the second best deck, because if you don't really respect it, you'll just run away with the games and the format basically. So if you're not prepared, it will just beat you. And then I had Pika up there as another one of the really best decks, because it's just really fast, really consistent in what it wants to do. Can get the full blitz off really well. The quick ball really helped elevate that deck again, because you now have easy access to Tapu Koko, and you have the tackle engine, so you have easy access to Thunder Mountain. And when you have easy access to both, your turn on full blitz gets a lot easier to do. And the turn on full blitz basically beats anything in the past. So it basically does that still. If you get the turn on full blitz, you'll probably win all matchups.
Yeah, that peak one can be scary staring that one down, let me tell you. So you mentioned that you think Mill's like the second best deck in format. Do you feel as if that gets better or worse coming out of these results?
I mean, when I play research management, I guess it gets worse. The winning list has that really hard counter card in it to beat Mill. I still think Mill is all right. Sandra had a really fun approach to the Mill deck. I still think his deck also don't appreciate the research manager on Guru, so maybe he would want to take Girafari for it again. But I think Mill is always a threat out there and should be respected. I at least like to respect it as much as I can whenever I see a danger for it, at least. So, I also like Pika and obviously Mewtwo, which I played at those IC.
Yes,
it's still a really good deck, of course. So I would probably recommend playing, like my top decks at the moment should be Mewtwo, ADP Station, Mill, and Pika.
Awesome.